Hello and welcome once again to your Big Guy channel. In this video, we'll talk about the Excel for Beginners Part 2. Earlier, we talked about the Home tab. Now, we'll talk about Insert tab. So, let's get started. So, first of all, we have those keys here. I will walk you through. First one, we have tables, then illustrations, adds in, charts, spark lines, filters, links, and symbols. So we'll go through all of them one by one. Some of them I'll be skipping because those are for advanced level. So we'll talk about only for beginners this time. Okay. So first of all, pivot table. Anyway, it's for it's usually people will say for advanced, but we'll just have a look how does it work in this section. Okay, so if you want to sort your data, you want to make it easier to search, you want to sort out. Okay, so how do we do that? Simply you select your data and click here on the pivot table. When you click, it will open dialog box like this. You can select the table is already been selected and where you want your data to be. So you can put in an existing sheet, then you have to give a location. Example, if I want it here and place. Okay, that is it you need to do. So this is how your pivot table is here. Here you can select your name, age, date, because these are only three options you have. So when you click on date, there are month option also opens up. So I'm not going to walk you through all of this right now. Okay, so this name you can put either row or you can put even in the columns. Okay, like this. Okay, so that goes beyond, like, basically you need to understand that this is how this function works as pivot table. Now you have an option here, you can select any particular name you want, the data will appear in front of it, sum, the total. So that's it about this first function, and let me delete this. Okay, so this is basically the first one is pivot table. Number two is recommended pivot table. When you click here, the same pivot table will open up, and next function we have it is here table. Since it's already been converted in the table, that's why this function is not enabled. Example, if I click here, this function is enabled. If I click here, table. So where is your table? Where is my table? Table is here. If I click here, my table has header. Okay, there is already a table created with this data. Okay, so this is why it's not working. So let me do one thing. If I copy and paste this data, of course you remember how do we copy and paste. Then the last video we have already learned. Now if I want to make a table, click on table. It has been converted to the table. Simply it also works as if you want to sort your data. Okay, like this. So basically this is tables. You want to remove this filter, you can remove it as going here, filter, you click, it's removed from the home tab. Okay, now we are talking about insert tab. Again, the next function we have here is picture, which is an illustration in pictures. When you click on picture, it will open up the file of your computer. You can insert any picture you wish to insert. Example, this is my book and I want to insert this picture. It should insert by now. Okay, it's a bit slow. Okay, so this is it. This is the picture of my book and I've inserted it. So I will just leave it here. So anything, any picture from your computer you want to insert, you can go to insert tab and click on pictures. The next we have online pictures. You want to select anything online, the picture which you don't have in the system, you can select in here in the Bing search. Example, flowers. If I go flowers, so it gives you multiple options. You can choose any of those, whichever you think you might need or you might like. So it's all in here. Okay, hope you guys understanding so far. So it's very basic, nothing complicated as of now. So insert a picture, you can go the picture which you don't have, which you want to search from Google, you can download it in here directly. The next function here is shape. You want to add any shape, anything you can add in here like this. That's for the shape to insert. Next function is for inserting any smart art graphics. I'm not gonna let you go through this one, it's a little complicated here. And then we have next function. You can snip anything from this available windows, from where you want, anything you want to take from any of your screens which are open right now, or you can directly click on screen snipping, it will take you to any of those. So whichever things you want to snip from there, you can just simply like this, and it's all in here automatically. So this is one of my videos also, 50 Excel formula in 45 minutes. That's for most advanced people. So you can also go check it out if you have already learning advanced. Okay, so this is how this function works. Screenshot. Next, in adds in this you can add anything. Example, you want to make this data as look like as a picture, you can add in here. Click on here, so it will convert in the picture the data. So bear with me, it's a bit slow. Yeah. So when you click here, you have options here. Data, you can delete it. This, you can type anything you want, like if I say age and you want to select your data, create, you select the data and you create it. So you see, this has, your data has been changed to picture format. So that is it. It's nothing much. So you delete it. And then next you have Bing search. You can make this also in your Excel. Even you click here, the Bing search page will open, you can search anything in there. Then this function works as easily diagrams to insert. Store, of course, anything you want to add in from your Google store or Microsoft store. From here, this is adds in. Recently I have added Wikipedia. If I click in here, the Wikipedia pages will open here. Anything I want to search, I can search here, even though I'm working in Excel, as long as I can have this Wikipedia right here. Okay, so this is basically, this thing works like this. Most people don't use them. Anyway, next is charts. We talk about the chart. Whenever you have a data and you want to convert it into the chart, you have to go insert tab and choose one of those charts, whichever you like. Example, most people make this data chart. Okay, I'll take this one. So this is age and this is the percentage it has come, or you can take most modern one. So this is how the chart, this chart thing work. Okay, hope you understood. And when you go little more in details, there are many things can be done in the chart. Okay, like this, like that, there are many options, and you can simply delete it if you don't like the chart. Go here, go insert tab, you can choose any of the chart you want. Example, I want a pie chart, donut chart, example, any chart you want. Sparkles, columns, bars, let's say bar. So so this is basically all about chart. Yeah, let's delete it. So if you want to learn the charts in detail, I have already a video there. I will upload or give you the link in the description. So this is basically to convert your data into charts. And 3D map, it doesn't work in this Excel which I'm working on. So when you click here, you have any location you want to check it on a 3D map in Excel, it will appear there. The next function is sparkles and lines. So basically it works the same, similar to the charts, so nothing goes about this. Next, those are three very important functions: filters and the links. In filters, slicer, timeline, and hyperlink. So this you need to understand a little bit. So we'll talk about slicer. Although I have made a particular video about slicer and timeline, which I will give you the link in the description. So slicer, how does it work? Example, you have the data, you need to create a pivot table first, so in order to use slicer. Okay, and this time I'm gonna be creating the table in the new worksheet. Okay, so we go to new, it's a blank new one. Then here I select age, date, okay, whatever I want to field selected. Then again I go to insert tab, and here I want to click slicer. When you make a slicer, you have options, all those here. So it's like a filter. So this filter is here. Simply if you click on any one of them, the data will appear here of those. Okay, so this is called slicer. And I'm gonna be, I will change this clear from here, taking you through to next function, which is timeline. So when you want to click on timeline, you can create it like this. Timeline only works for the date or time. So here is your timeline. So basically it's very helpful in the dashboard. When you're working on a dashboard, this slicer and timeline works this way. Okay. So when you click a particular person or you remove the filter, it will show you whichever month whoever falls in. Okay, so this is all about timeline and slicer. Okay, next talk about the function hyperlink, which I will take you to the another sheet as earlier if you want, or we can put hyperlink here. Example, I type just name. I want to create a hyperlink here. Let me make it a little bigger. Hyperlink. Okay, So this dialog box opens up. You can place hyperlink in the same document. You can create another document. You can put in an email, okay, or you can put any existing web page. So basically, I will not be putting anywhere. I will be putting somewhere from those folders we have, and maybe my new book cover I will add. Okay, so if someone clicks on the name, my book cover should appear like this. Bear with me, it will take a while, but it's definitely is going to open. So this is my book, is coming soon, Recognition Hunger. Do check it out. This was a promotion hunt. No. Okay, next function we have here is text. These are the text box. If you want to create in, you create text box, you can type anything you want. All right. Then next function we have here after insert is header and footer. If you click on header and footer, your page turns like this. You want to type anything here, like resume or whatsoever you want to type, okay. And if you want to change this format which you are seeing now, you're gonna have to go to view tab and make it a normal view. Okay, we're back to normal. And again we go back to insert tab where we were before. Word art, you want to insert any word art, you can do like this. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more updates. Then we talk about another function in same text box is signature and object. Let's skip them. Signature is to insert signature. Now we talk about next function, equations, which is of course mathematical. You need, if you have knowledge of mathematical or using those equations, you can use them from here. If not, forget it. Next we have symbols. There are multiple symbols here. You can use whichever you wish or you have for your requirement. As you see, it's coming inside the text box because it's closed. The cursor was inside. If I put here example, I will show you one more time the symbol, not equation. When you click on equation, the whole new format design tab will open up, but we are not opening this. We will go back to symbols because that's all we were working. So far I've shown you at. Now you can put also percentage or and has. So you see it's all in here. All right, so this is it's all about this session, guys. Insert tab. Hope there was some clarity. Have got more now. If third video will be coming over the page layout tab and many more, so please do subscribe to my channel and see you next time.